PayPal becoming the latest company to allow customers to use cryptocurrency as a form of payment. Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Litecoin going to be available to use for 29 million merchants through the online payment system. Joining me now, Bitcoin Foundation Chairman and philanthropist Brock Pierce. Brock, good morning.
Good morning, Cheryl. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so what does this mean, do you think, for the future of cryptocurrency? We've seen more mainstream players get into particular Bitcoin, like Elon Musk. Now with PayPal joining in, this seems to be kind of another notch of legitimacy, if you will.
Absolutely. It is definitely another major validation point. So PayPal had already gotten in by enabling their customers to buy cryptocurrency. What they've just done now is they're allowing all of their customers to pay for things with PayPal's massive list of merchants anywhere in the world, and they're not charging any fee that the user can see. They're making it in the foreign currency or exchange spread. And so again, it's a major validation point, and it's not just Elon Musk that we've seen. Morgan Stanley's wealth management firm recently has now enabled their customers to be able to, their clients to be able to buy Bitcoin. BNY Mellon, the oldest American bank, the largest custodial bank in the world, has announced that they're going to be allowing crypto custody within the bank. MasterCard said they're enabling it. Visa last week. These major financial institutions do not attach their brands to this lightly. They spent years researching it, studying it, making sure it's real before doing this.
It
so
is.
It's another major validation.
I want to bring in my colleague James Freeman into this, because the question I think for all of us is the best way to invest in all of this. Do you invest in a specific coin? Do you do an ETF? Do you do an index? I mean, you know, what kind of exposure does the average person, should they have to something like a crypto?
Well, the first thing,
Brock, I'm going to bring in James Freeman really quick. Yeah, go ahead, James.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I guess, Brock, one thing people would be wondering is, are you bullish on digital coins generally? Or, I mean, obviously you're with Bitcoin, but I'm wondering if you have any thoughts on the sector as a whole.
Yeah, I'm incredibly bullish on the sector overall, but it is a little bit like 1999, for those that can remember the dot-com boom. There's now thousands of them, and many of which will fail. Obviously, when you're in the larger cap, more mature, more established cryptocurrency, there's greater liquidity and greater safety. Obviously, the volatility and the returns as you move down that list are greater, but the risk is also a lot higher. The advice that I give anyone that is curious and wants to go out and buy $10, $20, $100 worth of Bitcoin so that you start to understand what's happening here. I don't encourage you to invest in this. I encourage you to invest in yourself so that you can make decisions or make investments based upon your own knowing. And that's the best way to get started.
I appreciate your honesty in saying that you really have to do your research. I think we all do. But I want to ask you about Coinbase. That is the largest cryptocurrency exchange in the U.S. They're going to make their trading debut April 14th on the NASDAQ. What do you make about that type of way to get into cryptocurrency? Because I think a lot of people still at home are a little hesitant to get into this play.
Well, I mean, obviously, this is a watershed moment for the industry overall. The SEC approved the listing, the direct listing yesterday, and it was last priced at $68 billion. This company could end up trading at upwards of $100 billion. And I think that this IPO, I think Coinbase going out and the values that the market is ascribing to it is a big part of what is driving the financial institutions to get in on this. PayPal's announcement, I think they're hoping to pick up some of that valuation that we're seeing in Coinbase.
They want to get involved.
If you are looking to make your If you're looking to make your first purchase, Coinbase is a really easy to use platform for Americans. It's got a lot of security built into it, so that if you're new to this and you forget your password.
Well, I'm so sorry. We're out of time, Brock. But thank you so much for being here this morning, Brock Pierce.